I just want to give a big thanks to all the directors, coaches, corner members, $5,000 bonus earner, $10,000 bonus. Can you guys stand? And I want to just give you all a hand for just keeping this company alive and going. Just want to acknowledge you guys. Just want to say thank you. I obviously can't tell my whole story because we're on a time limit, but I just want to let you guys know I like the way that you guys started off about dreaming, because you're going to hear today from a guy who's a car washer. So if you thought you was hearing from somebody special, I'm sorry. But the key thing was, I never was afraid to dream. See, some people are in some situations because they just never had a chance to get the opportunity. But whenever an opportunity would come my way, I always wanted to advance. And sometimes in some situations in life, you have to do what you have to do until that door opens. So I really thank God for giving me the ability to be able to dream. Because some people, that's the only thing holding them back. They have just forsaken their dreams. That's all. I want you guys to see this today. We're going to talk about what claim is attached to your name on today. And everybody, everywhere we go around the country, if we was to ask someone, do you want to be wealthy? We had this conversation last night. Everybody in the room would jump up and say yes. There's nobody you can probably ask, do you want to be wealthy, that would tell you no. But what I want you to see on today, there are some distinctions. So today when you walk out of this room, you will no longer be able to lie to yourself. You're going to really get a chance to see exactly where you are. There are three major categories that we're going to talk about today. And today you're going to figure out which one you fit in, and you're going to find out what claim is attached to your name. That's what we're going to discover on this morning. I want you to take a look at this. We're going to talk about the claim to wealth. Now, most people always say, I want to be wealthy. Wealth is my birthright. I mean, can quote Deuteronomy 8:18. You can do it all. Come on now. Everything. But I want you to see something on today. And I put this family up here, and I know Will and Jada, we're being told having some problems. But I want you to see this, because wealth to me is just not about finances. It's about family, health, success, everything combined together. Okay? But I want you to see a characteristic of a wealthy mindset. Let me tell you why most of you guys are having difficulties in the business that we're in. Watch this. Most of you guys think money is the issue. You got to understand mindsets are. That's right. See, it's not money that you battle with. Anybody in this room, you can find $200 for whatever you want to. You will get it. Come on, ladies, purses, Macy's sales on the shoes and the different things. Guys will spend tickets to go to the games and park and all of these. So what I'm trying to show you is, it's not a money issue, it's a mindset issue. And when you understand that, you are able to really see who you're dealing with. Let's look at the wealthy mindset. When you're asked, next time somebody asks you, do you want to be wealthy? And before you jump up, you better make sure you can identify with these characteristics. The wealthy mindset don't mind risk taking. That's standard. Risk taking is nothing to someone who has a wealthy mindset, because they understand that that's the part of the process on becoming wealthy. At some point to get there, there's going to be a risk that you're going to have to take to bring you to the other side. There's going to be something you're going to have to forsake in order to begin your journey. Watch this. A wealthy mindset is optimistic. You see the bright side of what can happen. You're not so always pessimistic. Most people always looking at what's wrong. I remember when I first was introduced to this opportunity. And most people go do research, and they try to come back and find out, you know, who didn't do well. And this many reps didn't make no money, this happened, and this went on. And I remember somebody brought that to me. And they said to me, now keep in mind, this was 5 years ago. And they put this in front of me, and guess what they told me? They said, do you realize all of these people don't succeed that do this? You know what my answer was? Why are you showing me losers? I don't associate myself with losers. I looked at the people that did it. See, I need to be associated with winning. I say losing is not nothing I'm worried about. I don't care who didn't win that opportunity. I want to look at who won. And that was always my focus. So it was never for me to look at who didn't succeed. Because losers lose. That's what they do, and let them lose. I'm serious. You have to understand this. Watch this. They're dreamers. They're visionaries. They have things that they see. They have things that they have a desire to do. A wealthy mindset. You are not afraid to dream big. Dreaming costs you nothing. You're not afraid to do it. You're a visionary. You can see what's coming. Take a look at this. They're not afraid to invest. Never. See, I know someone that has the mindset. There are some people that I can sit down with for 2 minutes and start talking about this opportunity. You can stop, sign me up. That's right. Because they see it clearly. You don't have to go any further. Because I understand that in order to be wealthy, there's an investment that has to be made. Financially, time-wise, sacrificial investments that have to be made. Watch this. The wealth mindset is innovative. They're always thinking of new ways to make it better. Right. They're always thinking, they're always on the cutting edge. They're always trying to find a way when it looks like there is no way. That's the innovative mindset. You ready for this one? The wealth mindset is decisive. They make a decision immediately. It doesn't take with some people, well, you know, I have to do this. That's your process. That's not a problem. But sometimes your indecision can cost you millions and hundreds of. Let me tell you something about indecisiveness. There are people that I went to when I first got started. Couldn't make a decision. It's not for me. Oh, let me think about it. I'll let you know. I'll get back to you. I went to them same people $250,000 later. Now what I'm showing you is what your indecisiveness has cost you. Because you can't make a decision to move forward. I'm trying to tell you guys that you're saying you want to be wealthy. Well, you have to understand this is going to take the characteristics. Well, where did you get these characteristics from, DeMond Crump? Warren Buffett, Robert Kiyosaki, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs. Studying these guys, looking at the process, looking at documentaries on them to see how the wealthy think. You ready for the next mindset? Now we're talking about what claim is attached to your name. Let's go with the middle class. Comfortable. Let me tell you what I mean. Well, I'm all right. I have a job, 6 figures. I'm good to go. You know, I'm taken care of. You know, have the company car, everything, until the rug is pulled from under me. See, you have to understand, a lot of times in these corporate meetings and corporate boardrooms, they're trying to find ways to get rid of you, not keep you. And we laughing, you think we're playing? Right now, I want you to start walking into some Walmart to see do they have those automated checkouts. Mm-hmm. See, they are getting rid of cashier jobs. That's right. It's not like they're fighting for, they're moving with technology. They're moving for what's best for the company. And when you become a liability, you're gone. We understand you've been dedicated. We understand you've been here on time for the last 10 years and everything. We understand that. But you have to understand that they're comfortable. You ready? Conservative. Never want to make any investments. Always want to just, you know, no, I'm fine where I'm at. I'm comfortable. Most of the time, the middle class mindset is all about me right now where I am. Nothing about the people that's around you. You know, and I always say to people, especially pastors and different people that I talk to, when they tell me, oh, I'm good, I'm all right. Well, what about the people around you? Why is it always about you? Come on. Why is it always about that I'm okay? What about the people that you're surrounded with? You mean to tell me you're blessed to be a blessing? Not just to always make sure that you're solidified. They're savers, which is great. But everything is about saving, never progressive investing. See, I know a young man who had the middle class mindset, and I've never heard a grown man cry like this in my life. And I remember I talked to him about the opportunity. I had a good 6-figure job. And he called me one day, and I mean literally, it was 15 minutes before he was able to talk to me. because he's on the phone, Chevette, crying. I'm like, man, what's going on? I'm thinking someone died. He couldn't get his words out. And he was like, man, they let me go. Wife was talking about leaving. His world was flipped upside down. Because the very thing that he pushed all in on, with somebody else controlling his destiny, was taken from him. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with having a great job and opportunity, but I'm saying have something that you can control. That's what we're talking about. Something that you can control. Watch this. They're analytical. They want to research everything. They want to tear everything down. Let me tell you something about research. I'm going to help you out. I'm going to help you right quick. Most people who see this opportunity, the first thing they're going to do is they're going to run to Google. They're going to Google the company, find out everything wrong that they can with our company. Everything. They're going to find out everything that's wrong with the company. Right? Now watch what I'm about to tell you. How could you ever let Google tell you your potential? How can Google ever tell you your potential? Because let me show you what Google is not going to show you. A young man who came from New Orleans, from Hurricane Katrina, with a wife and 4 kids, a 19-year-old son that had cerebral palsy that's wheelchair bound, had 2 days worth of clothes. At the age of 39 years old, his company is paying him a retirement, free health insurance, dental, vision, has solidified his family. Google not going to show you that part, though. See, you want to find what's wrong, so you won't do it. But you won't find every reason to do it. Why do we always go the opposite way? Look at the mindsets of being analytical. I want you to understand, it's coming to a 2-class society shift, whether you like it or not. No doubt, no doubt. There's no middle ground. That's right. I don't know if you guys see, are you guys aware that they're talking about maybe by the year 2018 Social Security won't be here? Say that. Are you paying attention to this? For all you guys that's banking on that, that's the biggest scam to me ever in the history of the world. You have people paying into something they won't get a chance to receive. And you do it willingly. And you want to talk to me about my business is a scam? That's a scam. And you're not doing anything about it. Not willing to. You ready for this? This is the big one, y'all. No accountability. The middle class never wants to be held accountable. I don't want to be challenged. See, I don't want you to expect me to have to do anything. I don't want no accountability. Now I want to be comfortable. I want to be able to live my life and drive to my suburban home and drive my Mercedes. I don't want no accountability. I'm afraid to be challenged. Because I know if I get involved, you expect me to do something. And that's not what I want to do. Because I'm middle class and I'm conservative and comfortable. This is the one I want you to see. This is out of all of my children. So we're talking about what claim is attached to your name. See, the characteristics are going to identify you. You can jump up and down all you want. These characteristics, and you know who you are. Now let's look at the impoverished mindset. You ready for this? Yes, sir. Instant gratification. If I sign up today, how long would it be before I get my investment back? $200. But when you walk into Macy's and these other different places and go buy these Air Jordans and everything like that, I didn't hear you say the Foot Locker. Come on now. When you spend almost $200 on a pair of tennis shoes. But now you're invested in a business. Instantly. Now, how long would it be before I get my investment back? Take a look at this. No vision. You can't see anything in front of you. See, POUR is an acronym. Passing over opportunities repeatedly. That's what POUR is. That's what most poor people do. It's not that it's a lack of money. No, it's a lack of vision. You're talking to a guy that came from nothing. But I always was looking for the opportunity. See, if you're looking, that door is going to open. Because you have a desire to go forward. Most of you guys don't. Easily persuaded. What do you mean by that? You're going to get started, and you're going to let somebody talk you out of it. Oh, if I was you, why would you do something like that? Guess what, guys? When I got started, everybody tried to talk me out of it. Family, friends, associates. Why would you do something like that? Those businesses don't work. Things like that don't happen for people. I'm talking about literally. I want you to hear this. Now I want you to imagine this. You're a young man. Now this was 5 years ago. I'm 34 years old at the time. And I'm going to the family events. I'm going to the barbecues and everything. And I'm the laughing stock. Mother, sister, brothers, everybody. Now watch this. You're fighting this all alone. Oh, here he comes, Mr. Businessman. Watch. Stay away from me, y'all. He's going to try to talk you into something. This is a joke. Everybody's laughing. But watch this. Nobody laughing now.
Yes,
sir. In fact, now, when I come to the family event, that's what my mother's doing. Watch out, that's my baby seat. Nobody, move out the way. That's my baby seat. He sit right there. No, nobody eat until he get here. No more jokes. All of it stopped. You know why? Because I'm not easily persuaded. See, you're not going to determine what God has put inside of me. See, he's giving me something that's for me that may not be for you. I don't expect you to see what I see. You see, sometimes on this road to success, you got to be willing to walk alone. That's the problem. Y'all want too many people to be there with you. You have to go through a door one person at a time. There's no two people can walk through a door together. So if you're satisfied where you are, you stay there. They're dream killers, man. They're always trying to tell you what can't work, what you won't be able to do. That's an impoverished mindset. And these are the type of people you're recruiting. When you start seeing these characteristics, shut down on that person. I'm not going any further with a person that has that mindset. Entitlement mentality. Come on. Oh, you have to see this. What do you mean by that? They always own something. Think about it. Oh, my leader didn't help me. You didn't give me anybody. You didn't want to take the time to spend with me and show me all through my website. I'm going to make it personal. I'm going to make it personal. I can't do anything because if I do, that's going to mess up my Section 8. Oh, sure. Oh, no, I can't affect my check that I'm getting. Entitlement mentality to where now you will allow yourself to stay in bondage, right? Because it's safe and something for you to have rather than step out into the deep and allow your faith in God to bring you where you need to go. The scripture says, without faith it's impossible to please Him. Because 5 years ago, being in Atlanta with a wife and 4 kids and 2 days worth of clothes, that's all I had was faith. I ain't had nothing else. I ain't have no home. I didn't have no clothes. I had faith. That was it. And I stepped out on it. I said, God, I'm going to prove you at your word right now. Because I don't have nothing left. I ain't got nothing to lose. See, you have to get out of that entitlement mentality. You find a way to win. Go ahead, bro. I don't care who don't show you or give it to you. Look at this. They're comfort zone specialists. What do I mean by that? Oh, you mean the meeting on Monday night? Oh, no. My TV show come on. I can't go that night. No, House of Pain come on that Monday night. No, indeed. Not on a Monday. Y'all don't have another day y'all can move y'all into? Well, there's a conference call that's going on. Well, you know, when I get home, I got to cook. And that comfort zone. Never want to be inconvenienced. Everything has to be comfortable for me. Everything has to be for my realm. I don't care what you got going on. You have to cater it around what I desire. This is the big one, you all. Come on now. They avoid information. Information is free. Never, ever, ever on information on anything. See, to get my attention, you would have my attention more when you're talking about business for me to come see versus you trying to get me in a job and different things like that. That's not where I want to go in life. That's right. I want to find out the information you need to know. Because this could be the very thing that I've been praying for. And now you have someone that's saying, hey, come get the information so you can begin to make a decision. They don't even want to take that step. See, a poor mindset is afraid of being enlightened. Because I love the darkness. I'm saying I want out, but I'm fine where I am. I'm saying it with my mouth. I want out. Come get the information that'll free you. No, I'm okay. Right. They're void of it. This is what I want you to see. My last slide, and I'm going to get out you guys' way so this program can move forward. Some of you guys are wondering, well, I'm not having the success that I desire. Because first of all, you need to identify these mindsets as you're going forward with talking to people. See, nothing's wrong with you. Nothing's wrong with your business. It's the mindset of the person that you're dealing with. You have to understand that. But see, some of you saying, well, my family, my church members, my friends, my co-workers, they're dodging me. My neighbors, they don't answer my calls anymore. Nobody's associating with me. You know why? Because you stink. Teach on. Stink of what? Success. When you first getting started with success, it doesn't smell good. It doesn't look good. It looks ugly. Remember, I was the guy that was getting laughed at the barbecue. I was then who I am now. But it was the success to people with those mindsets to where, no, I don't want to touch that. I don't want to be near that. See, you're reaping of success. Success is not, I remember Chris Coley described this for me, and that's where I got this slide from. He said success is like crawling through a pile of crap. On your knees, it's in your ears, it's in your nose, it's coming out your mouth, it's reaping on you. He says, but boy, once you make it through and make it to the other side, your life will never be the same. So on today, guys, I want to leave you with this. What claim is attached to your name? You guys be blessed. Thank you, Riley.